Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, another episode of What If Series on John Farnham. And this one, we are in the year of 2001. However, let's go further. This is in real life first. In 2005, John Farnham did a co-headlining tour with his idol and the legend, Tom Jones. We know us fans know that John is a huge fan of Tom, and they met on a variety show called Hey Hey It's Saturday in 1990 when John was promoting his new single at the time, Burn For You, and was ready to go on tour for the Chain Reaction tour. And when they met, it was a surreal moment in television's history that they both sang My Yiddish Mama. And it was nuts, but I'll talk more in history in a bit later. So let's see, what if Tom Jones and John Farnham done a one-off concert in Las Vegas? Like I said in the intro, that John and Tom met before during their appearance on Hey Hey It's Saturday in 1990, when they both performed My Yiddish Mama, and they would perform again on stage 3 years later in the Logies in 1993, performing a classic song by AC/DC, Long Way to the Top, as the audience were surprised and they had to reprise the song of what they witnessed of two amazing performers from Australia and the UK. It's unbelievable. Then years later in 1999, when Tom was on tour, actually, funny enough, he's in Melbourne at that time, kind of a short residency for 6 shows. And he gave a birthday message on John's 50th birthday concert show. Then they finally goes on tour together as Together in Concert in 2005. However, for a one-off Vegas concert, it never happened. So here's what if a scenario that John joins on stage with Tom Jones in one of his Vegas shows in 2001. It would be the date in June 10th, 2001. Tom Jones is still continuing his Vegas residency, but after that night, it would never seem like this again, as Tom brings out a special guest. So Tom would have a free midnight concert show, the same audience who got to see Tom in that night and has to come back. And also, if who got the ticket, you got to come back to see the witness of a free Tom Jones concert. So when Tom started his set, the show is ready to go, and then in around 45 minutes into the show, the fans were curious and they're like, who is this mystery guest? Then 45 minutes into the show, Tom talks to the audience and tells them he is ready to bring out his special guest. And that guest is from Australia, and that is John Farnham. They both started performing songs together and got their minds blown away after that. So after that, Tom said to the audience, now you'll be ready to see John perform. Thank you, see you later. Then the audience weren't ready, as Tom's band ready to start on John's set. So it gets damn crazy. Then after that, John's set, everybody was like, what? Like, okay, give an example. It would be One the Loneliest Number, Hearts on Fire. They would never heard these records before and going, what? Wait, what? Then Tom comes back on stage with John to do 2 songs together. After that, Tom will finish up his set and then John will take a break. However, after Tom finishes his set, he said, good night, see you next time. As Tom left, the audience were hungry for more. As the encore begins, it would be 7 songs with Tom and John performing together, and ended with incredible success. Fans were wondering would they tour together, and that will be the next time for a future video. So I'm going to explore about what if John Farnham and Tom Jones goes on tour for the Together in Concert after the Australian leg. So what if they done it internationally? So we're going to explore that in a future video. As you're wondering, what songs were performed for that one-off free concert? In Tom's set, we kick off with Ain't That a Lot of Love, Delilah, What's New Pussycat, Give Me One Reason, and Sex Bomb. Then, like I said earlier, Tom's talking to the audience and surprised them this artist. And they're like, who is this artist? After Tom talking to the audience, and then he would mention about the Reload album, and then they will play Mama Told Me Not to Come, and then Tom be like, let me introduce a fan of mine, and he's a legendary artist from Australia named John Farnham. and then they'll start performing that song together, and the audience be like, what? What? I never heard of this guy. Why we never get the chance to see this guy? And then after that, they will be performing one of John's songs from the 33 and the Third album called That Driving Beat. And then John's started his set with Tom's band, starting with One the Loneliest Number, Hearts on Fire, Every Time You Cry, Pressure Down, Age of Reason, Men of the Hour, Please Don't Ask Me, Help, Trying to Live My Life Without You, and Playing to Win. Then after that, Tom comes back on stage with John and doing one of John's songs called Walk Away. Then after that, they will talk about how they met on Hey Hey It's Saturday in 1990, and then the 1993 Logies. And then after that, they will be singing My Yiddish Mama. Then after that, John's going to take a break. Then Tom's going to continue finishing up his set and kick off with Burning Down the House, With These Hands, She's a Lady, If I Only Knew, I'll Never Fall in Love Again, What Am I Living For, Green Green Grass of Home, Thunderball, It's Not Unusual, and Kiss. Then they both come back on stage and they will perform I Can't Stop Loving You, You're the Voice, Try a Little Tenderness, Sweet Soul Music, Hold On I'm Coming, What I Say, and Long Way to the Top. After that show, it was successful. Like I said earlier, I'll explore what if John and Tom goes on tour together overseas in Europe and United States after Australia. Well, that is it for the What If series on John Farnham. Hope you all enjoy it. Let me know if you have an idea, comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell if you want to know when I upload again. So take care of yourselves, stay safe, and peace.